CCTV 93.7, the People Station. We're here with two of the people of the City Council tonight. Tell us about the meeting and tell us about your presentation, if you will. Tell me, first of all, what's your name and where you're from?
Sure. My name is Dr. Tracy Jones Barrett, and I am with the House of Champions with my husband, Monte Barrett.
I'm Laura Hadd, and I'm from Orangeburg County Historical Society.
Now tell me how you guys are partnered up and tell me what the presentation was all about, if you will.
Well, we were requesting to get access to the old city gym. We want to be able to partner House of Champions and Orangeburg County Historical Society with that kind of Sankofa-ish, looking at the past and the present to go towards the future. We want to do boxing programming, the educational enrichment programming, and partnering with the Historical Society on the history of Orangeburg so that people can know their history and know themselves and develop discipline and self-confidence from boxing.
How do you think you were received and how well did you think it went?
I think it went well, really well and all. I'm happy with the comments that I've gotten so far from the city council members and from the public and from our board of directors at the society as well. So
that's encouraging. Anything else you want to add at all?
We want to make champions out of everybody in Orangeburg, so please come support us. You can still come to the Historical Society, learn about the history of Orangeburg, and then support us in coming together so that we can all work in building a better Orangeburg County.
So that's the past and the future, yes. Working together. Yes. We've had a large number of hurricanes that have taken place here in our area. Talk to us about that, if you will.
Well, first of all, just thankful that we were able to get power and utilities back as quickly as we have been in Orangeburg, and that's largely due to the Department of Public Utilities and our Public Works and our Service Department. But I just first want to say just my prayers and thoughts go out to those who are still feeling the effects of Hurricane Helene, really throughout South Carolina, North Carolina, and the country, and we certainly want to keep them in our thoughts and prayers.
On Friday, we had approximately 11,000 customers out. By the time we got to Saturday morning, we had 98% of those customers restored. Worked through all of the weekend to get all the rest of our customers back on. We're very proud of our staff, the linemen, all of the support staff, engineers that put in a lot of hard work every day to make sure that we were able to recover our system to get people back in service.
Now, one of the things that I learned earlier today was that not enough people are reporting the information so that Orangeburg city and county can be reported as a disaster relief area. Is that true?
It could possibly be the case. So yes, we encourage any damage, and we're encouraged by the citizens to please report that to the city if it happened in the city, or to the county if it happened in the county.
Thank you very much for all the good work you continue to do.
Thank you.
Our first item on business is consideration of September the 17th, 2024 City Council minutes. We have an appearance by Mr. and Mrs. Monte Barrett, House of Champions. And we want you all to come to the podium, state your name and your address, please. We're glad to have you out tonight.
Thank you for having us. Dr. Tracy Jones Barrett.
How you doing, Monte Barrett?
Yeah, thank you.
As a retired world-class heavyweight boxing champion, proud member of the Boxing Hall of Fame, I am joined by my wife, Dr. Tracy Jones Barrett, a higher education professor and administrator. We are here tonight with a vision for Orangeburg, a vision that centers on helping the youth of this city and providing them with tools for success, both in and out of the ring, and that's the House of Champions. We are requesting your support in granting us the use of the old city gym for the House of Champions after-school boxing programs. This program is about far more than boxing. It's a structure, after-school and summer programs, and additional amateur boxing activities. More importantly, we will partner up with the Orangeburg County Historical Society on community and cultural education and offer after-school and summer school programming, educational enrichment, and pathways to success for the youth in the greater Orangeburg area. Our programs teach us discipline, focus, and resilience, and most importantly, it builds confidence. The program provides academic support and mentorship, creating a space where young people will not only strengthen their bodies as well as their minds, but also have the discipline and confidence to walk away from confrontation. We want to give these kids something positive to be a part of, to channel their energy, and see tangible pathways to their future success, whether it's athletics, education, or life. To start dreaming again about the possibilities of life, and not to reach limits, but to reach highs. I know firsthand the power of community support and mentorship. Programs such as this offer me a great benefit in my life, fostering a sense of belonging and purpose for young people who may be searching for direction. With our support, we can turn this old city gym into a hub of opportunity and excellence, giving back to the community in a profound way, building a house full of champions. I just want to say, we're also in conversation with Sean Taylor from the Parks Department about an after-school boxing program for our youth on Tuesdays and Thursday afternoon so that we may start our work in Orangeburg.
Yes, sir. We support the House of Champions. They want to honor the history of that section of land from the time Orangeburg was settled to when it was used as a cemetery.
May I add that in terms of partnering with the Orangeburg County Historical Society, we'll be working with the Museum Studies program at Harvard to actually develop curriculum. So the children will be learning about that history, but also learning about it in a way that is in alignment with the Common Core curriculum.
Okay. Well, what I think what we're gonna need is we need some writing, so we can get a clear, put something in writing, so we can get a clear understanding, and then council, we can read and study it, so that when we come back to you, we can vote on it.
So, and I want to say, and we are open to, if there's any other community centers or anything in Orangeburg, I'd rather us work together as a team to help out with the kids, because what we're doing, we're looking at, like myself, we're in a space where we're going to deal with kids, some kids that some people don't want to deal with, even their parents, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying, I feel like there's a champion and everybody has a story within themselves. And I'm here to help them be the best version of themselves.
Well, we thank you. We thank you.
Thank you, I
And we
appreciate
hope
it.
that we can get the program off the ground.
Yes.
Get it moving to help us.
And all the DPUs, City of Orangeburg, the administrator, let me just publicly thank you all for all that you've done with the stone being here. There are people in Estill, South Carolina, Columbia, Charleston, will not get light and what have you until next week. Here we are in Orangeburg, and we ought to praise the Lord and praise you all for doing what you did, because it was a great service to our constituents.
Yes.
I know the constituents are pleased with the way it really went out. So we're just thankful to all that you've done.
Thank you. And I do want to say thank you to Sidney and his staff, Chief Austin. We coordinated during this storm as well.
Thank you.